Hello everybody and welcome back. As always, I am Mateo311 and this is your one channel for everything VR related. Today, we're checking out Vertigo Remastered. So Vertigo was originally released in 2016 and in my opinion, it never received the recognition that it deserves. With Vertigo 2 on the way and an extremely impressive demo already available, the developer decided to take the technological improvements from the new title and apply them to the original game. If you were a fan of the original, it's worth revisiting for this free update, and if you've never experienced it, this is a new must-play title. Vertigo is available on Steam for PC VR, and it's 4+ hours of Half-Life meets Rick and Morty, featuring some non-stop action and wacky surprises. From roller coaster tunnels to a parade of dancing monsters, you never know what to expect next. Vertigo has a simple storyline. You come to a log cabin to investigate some mysterious events occurring in the nearby mountains. After all hell breaks loose, you'll be trapped in this mysterious facility with no options available besides climbing through multiple levels of security bots and some form of extraterrestrial infestation. Luckily, you'll get to arm yourself with an array of laser weapons, including a sword, pistol, rifle, and even a chain gun. You'll also rely on a teleportation wand to traverse this underground facility, solve puzzles, and even collect power-ups. Your weapons, basic skills, and teleportation wand can be upgraded throughout the game by collecting orange orbs. You'll then have the option to upgrade things like your teleportation range or speed, and your weapon damage and reload speed. Now both the storyline and even the gameplay is influenced by the original Half-Life series. They both obviously take place in a secret underground facility that becomes overrun by alien creatures. You'll frequently experience scripted scenes that make sure the action never gets dull. You'll come across some clever platforming, and there's even some minor puzzles and a few boss fights. The variety is easily one of the best parts of this game because every experience is fresh and exciting. So one second you might be shooting rockets at a giant goo monster, crashing a plane through a virtual skyline, or suddenly experiencing the game from a completely different perspective. Another standout aspect of this game is the fact that unlike many other VR titles, this is a full-fledged game. While it does come in a little bit shorter in length than your average flat-screen first-person shooter would, it makes up for it in variety and attention to detail. Unlike typical games that will give you repetitive, grindy content, Vertigo is just 4 to 5 hours of pure entertainment. It also features a lot of huge, open environments that you once again do not typically see in a VR game. And the game doesn't stop here. There's a full physics system, Valve Index finger tracking, a special spectator camera mode for video capture, basically all the bells and whistles we are looking for in a VR title. Graphically, this title once again excels. It's a bit reminiscent of budget cuts, and it features a large array of creatures that go from adorable to outright ferocious. I liked one so much, I decided I would keep him throughout the entire game. Now, while the AI in the majority of these enemies is definitely not the brightest, there is a nice variety in how they engage you, and they're all fun to mow down, which is great because the game eventually starts throwing huge waves of enemies at you. Overall, throughout the entire experience, it feels like the developer goes out of his way to give you something special. There are creatures and items that show up in this game that are only there for mere moments. You'll experience them and go, wow, that was pretty cool, and then never see them again. It's these little touches that change it from a good game to an absolutely amazing title. And the last bit of praise that I have to throw on top is the original soundtrack. The music kicks up during fight scenes, and it's absolutely fantastic. Vertigo is one of those titles that's so good that you'll most likely end up replaying it a few times. You'll either be looking for some of the game's hidden secrets, trying to max out your power-ups, or just enjoying the gameplay time and time again. So if you haven't realized it yet, Vertigo Remastered is one of my new must-play titles. It is absolutely worth the $30 price tag, and it will leave you dying for Vertigo 2 to come out. If you are at all skeptical about this title, I recommend you go download the Vertigo 2 demo. You'll get an example of what you're getting into, and you'll know why I like it so much. Okay everybody, that was today's review of Vertigo Remastered. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys on next time.